What is going on? What's happening? I think I need to take this out. How to day trade for a living. What's up? What's happening? What's happening? Let me make sure everything's okay. I think I'm gonna log in over here. Now let's take this away. Log in over here. Check this out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Alrighty. We're about to close in the actual markets, but we're going to be talking about a couple of things here. Give me a second. Just need to post on my community tab about the MP Shorts video. I'm live over here. 2 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to be streaming probably for like 30 minutes. Nothing more than that. So until like 4:30, and then that's it. I just wanted to quickly talk about Dogecoin, but let's go back to my channel so I can post in my community tab, get people over here. I don't know if we will have people over here because, well, maybe we will. Let's talk crypto. Uh, 30-minute. 30-minute live. Boom. All right, it's posted. We got 1 person watching right now. Carl, no. No, Daisy. None of you guys. All right. So we got 1 person here. Wait for some people to come in here and we'll see what's happening. Can anybody hear me? Who's watching right now? Can anybody hear me? I guess that's a good point as well. We got 4 people on here. Thank you guys for showing up. Yes, you can hear me? Okay, perfect. Just gonna wait for some more people to come in here. This should be only a 30-minute live stream. It's not gonna be anything crazy, but we do see crypto that's actually taking a little bit of a dive, right? So, we'll wait until some people come in here. If anybody wants to talk about some stuff, then let me know, ask some questions. Before we get started, I just want to make sure we have enough people in here, and then we can get started. I don't want people to have to ask questions multiple times. All right, so we got 3 people in here. Thank you guys for watching, for sticking with me. I appreciate it. This is my MP Shorts channel. I don't think I uploaded anything. I'm going to be uploading more on the MP Shorts channel later today. We are up to about $24 right now in Dogecoin. It did get up to about $29. Or sorry, not, wow, I said $24, 24 cents. If I ever say that, you know what I meant. I meant 24 cents. 24 cents, and it did get up to 29 cents. That would be great if it was at $29, but that would be a ridiculous market cap. What exchange do you use for your crypto and stocks? I use mainly Coinbase for my crypto. I now have a lot in my Coinbase wallet, so I can't show that on here. I would have to show it on my phone, but I have a lot on my Coinbase wallet, and I also have a lot in the exchange that I can't transfer over to the wallet because for some reason it doesn't translate to the Coinbase wallet, which makes no sense at all. If you're able to buy it on Coinbase, why can't you store it in your wallet? But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I also have trade crypto in Webull as well. and I also trade my stocks in Webull and Fidelity. So I have a number of platforms that I use. I have a number of platforms that are open, to tell you the truth. But yeah. So do you have any preferred platform that you use, or are you just trying to get started with trading crypto? All right, so we got 4 people in here. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Just started with Coinbase. Okay, so you're obviously considering the fees with Coinbase because you don't really have many fees with other things. Because fees are like the worst part, right? If you have to pay fees, a crazy amount in fees, then you end up not wanting to buy a certain amount of crypto, or you have to account for those fees every single time. You can't buy $100 worth, or you can't buy like the actual coin for how much you think it's worth, because you have to account for those fees as well. So do you use a Coinbase wallet as well, or do you just keep them on the exchange? All right, so we got 2 people in here. Anybody that isn't here, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. But this is my MP Shorts channel, so if you guys are coming over from my other channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be getting into this in a couple of seconds. All right, we might as well start. I was going to say we start at 4 because I'm going to go until about 4:30, and I believe Harper will be down here in a few minutes. Good day, sir. Just starting out, and you made me $13 on Doge. Thank you, man. I appreciate the awesome content. That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. You know, that you made some money on Doge. I think it's going to be pretty big, and I'm going to buy more wherever it does get to. As you can see, I have these lines set up that I will explain in a little bit, which I do explain in a video that I'm going to be posting later. But that's to the masses, because this is only to, you know, people that see my channel through you know, the MP Shorts subscribers. Is it the same magic trick hedge funds use short AMC? It seems that way. They go, here's a position, now it's gone. That's exactly what they do. All right, but yeah, I'm just practicing some magic. I'm not really that great, but I just want to work through some stuff, get faster. But anyways, let's talk about Dogecoin a little bit. We have about 10 people in here, so we can talk about Dogecoin. Now let's break this down. So we did see Dogecoin that decreased a lot. Now, a lot of people thought this was on that downward trend. It was on that downward trajectory, even when we got up to some of these points where we actually broke this level. But you can see that after we hit that level down here, we created this W formation. This W formation shows a lot of upward strength. So then you see that hit that at that bottom, especially being oversold at this point, increasing and then getting to a point to where it was about to be oversold again. That double bottom really jumped that up, increased that price a hell of a lot. And then what you've seen was creation of higher highs and higher lows here. Now, even to the extent to where we feel like right now we're probably going to see somewhere around a higher low to increase this price a crazy amount. Now, the good thing that I liked with Dogecoin, seeing this on the chart, is the fact that this line right here, it broke this level of resistance, or this level of support, and created a sort of new level of resistance at that moment and broke through that point, broke through it a lot. And not only did it break through this point, a previous level of support, it also broke through a previous level of resistance here. So breaking through this point shows strength above that mark, which means that it's probably resisting somewhere close to the $30 mark, which would be this point. This $30 mark would really bring that down from that moment, and that's exactly what you've seen here. People were looking to pull out of that position before it got to that $30 mark. So as that did end up decreasing here, we've seen that it was going to pull back. I had a feeling that it was going to pull back, and it did, from that 29. I don't know why I keep saying dollar, but cents. You know what I mean? From the 29 cents mark, and this ended up pulling back pretty far. Now, what I drew here was actually, I believe it was a former, that was the former support level right there. So it broke past that former support level right there, which I feel like I felt like it was going to do. It basically bounced off somewhere there, ended up increasing over that. But what I'm looking for is it to create this this higher low. It does create this higher low, probably bouncing somewhere off of this point or this point. I don't think it's going to get all the way back to 16. If it does, then obviously I will continue to buy more because I do see the strength that it has above that 16 cent mark. But and if I'm exchanging dollars and cents all the time, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. It's cents because I'm used to dealing with dollars, not really cents. But you could see how this did drop down, or it is dropping down here, and I'm thinking that it's going to basically bounce at these 2 points. So do I see this going back down below 20? No, I don't. If it does, then it may have another resistance point or another support level somewhere around 18, but I don't see it ever, for a long time at least, breaking past 16. I don't see it dropping past 16 at that point. You can let me know your opinion on what you feel about this, if you believe the same thing. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's showing a lot of strong, support levels and resistance levels. If Ethereum does hit 2K by weekends, and then my wife is leaving me. If it doesn't hit 2K by weekends, wow, that's strong. I don't know. Where is that now? Ethereum's at 1,800. I think it will. We might see a little bit of a down, this down Friday, but I think Saturday and Sunday we might see a little bit of a bounce depending how low it gets. I haven't really checked out what Ethereum has been doing in the last couple of days. I still have my Ethereum where I'm sitting on that at $2,335. So I'm cool with that. I'm okay with it. I know that it's going to increase. I know it's going to get to certain levels, but I'm fine. P.S. I only have made $13 as I'm all in AMC and had a spare $60 for Doge. That's great. That's great. That's great. Wherever you feel as though you have any type of spare cash and you want to put it in a different place, then go ahead. I'm all for it. Right now on the exchange, but I do have the wallet app. Okay, good. Because it's always secure. If you have a lot of crypto, if you have a small amount of crypto, then it really doesn't matter for you to do all of that. But if you have a large amount of crypto, it always makes sense to secure it in a wallet. The only thing you want to make sure is that you have those passwords, because if you lose those passwords, you lose all your crypto. Everything's gone. Like you're not gonna be able to recover that, and that's what I'm most afraid of. Keeping it on the exchange is not safe, in case the exchange gets hacked or anything like that. But keeping it in your wallet is obviously pretty secure. The only thing is it's too secure to where you can lose everything if you don't remember your passwords, or I believe it's like a passcode or phrase or something. In most wallets, it's that. So just make sure if you are going to do that, you have that stored somewhere, maybe in like a safe, not just on like electronics, but somewhere where you can keep track of that. Because sometimes you don't even remember that you have something like that. And it's never good to not remember that you have something like that. Like, just thinking about it now, I'm like, okay, if I if I lost my phone and I had whatever on my phone somewhere, then I would be able to get it off my phone. But if I lost it, I would never be able to get that. But if I can put it somewhere else, maybe in like a secure environment, whether it's in my house, a secure email or something that you send to yourself, I feel like that's always with coded messages on what it actually is. That's always great. But make sure you have it so that if you lose your phone or you lose something, you always have that crypto available. And especially if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in it, oh man. But yeah, this is where we stand with Ethereum. Ethereum right now is at 1,848. I believe that I just want to see this. If it does drop quite a bit, obviously if Ethereum drops, then Doge is going to drop as well, because all crypto seems to be running together. Long story short, I started selling my wife's what to buy more Ethereum. Told her went up, I could buy her new panties here. I mean, that's pretty funny, but I guess I'll show it. It's not anything too ridiculous, but I know that's a joke. I got mine written on some playing cards. Wait, where is it? It's right here. Where is it? You guys are funny. One question: will the price of crypto go back up when inflation of the U.S. dollar hits, and when will inflation hit? I don't know the answer to that second question, but it's not tied to the dollar really. I mean, if you look at it, actually, it's not tied to the dollar at all. It's not tied to that currency at all. It's based on a whole separate thing. So will it go up when inflation hits? It can go up at any time. So I would say yes and no. But I don't know when will inflation hit. Inflation's supposed to be what, like 3.5% or something? God, Carl, come on. Yeah, but isn't the value of the U.S. dollar go down, so it will make, an example of Doge up for a U.S. dollar? Well, I mean, if you're converting it in some form or fashion, you can look at it that way. If inflation hits on the dollar, then technically Doge will be worth more, and so will Ethereum. But based on the constant movement, I mean, it'll only increase in a slight manner until we see, let's say, crypto. Why, Carl? Stop. Go away. It'll only increase in a slight manner. Really quick, but I don't see how it's not fully tied to the US dollar, so it doesn't make sense how that would really work. It's basically a conversion is what you're thinking of, like, oh, will it increase because if the value of the dollar goes down and Dogecoin is still the same, would that mean that the value of Doge went down? Or if Dogecoin increases because the value of the dollar went down, does that make it seem like it's gonna, that would be the reason for that increase? There's a lot more that goes into that. Did I hear you say that you have a Discord group in the past stream? How do I join that, and what can I gain from it? So the Discord group, there's a lot of great people. If you have any questions to where you want to know about basic stuff, or you have a certain investment that you really want to talk about. Now I want to make it a little more active, because it was more active early on, but now it's not as active as it was. I noticed there's definitely a die down in the amount of people that are interested in the Discord group. Now, questions still get answered and all that stuff, but I definitely want to find a way to bring that more to life, probably more towards the live streams to understand or to ask questions and answer questions over there. But either way, I'm doing more of a question answer type of thing on my main channel with the memberships. So we'll feel, I feel like you do gain value in having a group to discuss things with. And whenever there's something interesting that happens, you can always understand and have that community that will always be there. I think it's definitely beneficial when you have something that's happening. Say if Dogecoin drops down to 5 cents. What are people thinking about it? Well, you have nobody that's streaming at that time. You have nobody that's doing anything. So how can you get your questions answered? A Discord group. So though if you want to do it, you don't have to, but if you want to do it, the link is in the description. I believe it's like the second link in the description. Let me check again. Yeah, it's the second link in the description. It says join the Discord group, and then it has the actual address to do that. There's 21 people in here, guys. Hit that like button if you can. It does help out the channel. Money metal Matt? What is money metal? Which site/app is good for buying crypto, like Moonsafe and Shiba? So I bought my Shiba Inu at in Bitmart, and I don't think that's a great suggestion. I don't think you should do that. I've never seen Moonsafe. I have SafeMoon. I didn't know they had Moonsafe unless you're just switching it around by accident. SafeMoon, I went through Trust Wallet and buying BNB and then switching it up. And then converting it to SafeMoon. I believe you put it on Pancake Swap and convert it to SafeMoon. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Is that your kid? No, that's Carl. That's my cat. My cat rubs against my legs all the time, and it's only when I'm talking and I mention his name. So I just said Carl, and he's probably coming over here because that's what he does. You don't own your coins on Webull. Yes, you're right. Is trading crypto on Webull fine, or do you need a separate crypto wallet? So I would typically go with a separate crypto wallet. I do have 21,000 coins in Webull, but I don't plan on holding on to the Dogecoin for a long period of time. I plan on holding on to it for a shorter period of time. Depends how long it takes to get to $1, because I feel like it can go higher, but I know it's going to resist at $1 because that's how it goes. It's probably going to resist at like 95 cents, I would imagine. And once it gets over 70 and gets up to like 80 or something like that, it's going to really resist. So I'm going to hold on to it until then. Then I'll when it does fall back down, I will buy more, wait for that to push up. And if it does push up, when it goes up to $1 again, it depends how strong the push is, but I will probably end up selling another time before it actually breaks over that point. SafeMoon is good though. I have SafeMoon, and I'm waiting for that to make some moves, and it can with the burn rate that it has. As long as it stays popular for a long period of time, you're going to have a burn rate. It should be down to about 550 trillion, but you're going to see probably a burn of about 50 to 80 trillion coins. I think it is 50 to 80 trillion. It might be 20 trillion coins, sorry, per month or so. So that means that right now it's at 580 trillion. It'll take a while for it to get down to reasonable numbers, for it to get to 1 penny. But there's going to be a lot of activity that has to happen. So I'm going to hold on to it for a while. I have 27 million or 28 million now, and I'll just let it sit there for a little bit. The main thing is you have nothing to lose joining the Discord. Yeah, you don't really have anything to lose joining the Discord. There's a bunch to gain because it is $5, and then after the first month, you don't have to pay every single month. It's literally the first month, and then you always have that Discord group, so we always have that community. for the chats on my normal streams on my Matthew Perry channel, that's where it's 99 cents per month to be included in those streams. But for the Discord group, I make it $5 just to, it's obviously I'm spending time in building that community and hopefully building that community up to a large one. Let's see. From only trading on my phone, I haven't gotten a chance to trade when you do. I missed the initial pump. Join your Discord would be great. Cheers, man. All right, well, if you want to, the link is in the description. Thank you for saying that. I try to do everything. The only thing is, like, I don't post everything simultaneously. So I would like to be able to post something on Discord and be like, all right, this is when I plan on getting into this position, because most likely I'm making a video of it and then I'm expecting them to see that. Like, I'll post that in the Discord and they'll see that video, and then hopefully they'll be able to understand what I plan on doing. I don't understand any of the wallet stuff. I tried it and even owned some, but I don't know what I can do with it or how I would cash it out. So with cashing it out, basically you can convert it to other crypto, or you can send it back to the exchange. It's just it's a little bit difficult of a situation. I know what you mean. It just makes it more secure, and it obviously makes it more of a complex process when you do want to cash it out. Way more difficult than doing it on Webull or Robinhood, because Webull or Robinhood, it's like you buy with cash and you can sell and get cash again. You know what I mean? But with Coinbase and keeping it in the wallet, it's like you're converting it over there, and the only reason you would really want to convert it is if you just want to hold on to it for a long time, because you don't want to convert something that you're going to trade right away. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I know what you mean. I wish it was easier to sell and hold cash, but you're only holding assets within your wallet. But it sucks because even on Coinbase, I mean, I don't know about Coinbase Pro, but even on Coinbase, you can't really see what the change is. Like, you bought in at this point and what the change is. It really only shows you what the current value is, which does pretty much suck. So where's Bitcoin at? A lot of people think Bitcoin is going to drop well below 30,000. That's going to go below 28. This is a great portion to get into, because if you were at 28 jumping up to 35, that would be phenomenal. Now, I did see, I wanted to go here and look at, I know this is super bright, Jesus. I wanted to look at YFI. And we understand that YFI, goes down to lower and lower levels, right? Down to 28 is where it was at, so $28,000 worth. But it gets all the way up to things like 90K. And I talked about this in my live stream. It gets all the way up to 90K, 70K. That's huge for one coin. So with all of these coins, I think you just do your DD, buy on a certain platform, and then you're good. Do you know Hollow Hot Coin? No, I haven't seen that. It's currently at 0.005 cents. There's 172 billion coins, which will make it very difficult for it to get to one penny. But it has gotten there before. It has gotten to 2 or 3 cents, close to 3 cents here, which is pretty big. If we can get back to those points again, that could be pretty huge for a lot of people. Depends how much you have in there. So if you put like $20,000 in there, no, you put like $300 in there, you can definitely make a move. The only thing is, like, where do you buy it at? You buy it on Binance, Looks like it has a number of ways to buy it. You can buy it from USDT to hot, or you can buy a bunch of coins. So it's not at a bad price. It's not at a bad price. I haven't heard of it, but it looks interesting. Got to do more DD on it. Thanks. I only bought $100 worth to play with. Yeah, it's always great to be able to get into something new. And I swore off of like crypto because of the volatility, but it's actually become a little bit less volatile and more of you had more of an ability to read the charts and actually break it down more than what you would see with Bitcoin in the past, where it would go up to 20 and drop down to like 2. And that's just a little ridiculous. And I mean, Bitcoin has still dropped down, but you know, it's looking pretty good. I don't even know where that went. I'm trying to work on this damn magic and it doesn't freaking work. Nope. All right, so 25 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. This should only be maybe like 10 more minutes of this stream. I really just wanted to talk to you guys about Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies, break some things down. If you guys want to look at some stuff, let me know. You can always look at it. I did post a video on AMC a little bit ago if you want to go check that out on my other channel. But yeah, where we currently stand, I mean, the overall market is down 7%. YouTubers get paid for views. They don't give a shit about us. I would let your comment show, but you know, obviously a lot of cursing in the chat. I can't do that. So we do care about you. So yeah, I mean, it's well known that we get paid for views. And we care about views. We also care about, you know, people. So I'll check out VeChain in a little bit. But it's more than just the view count. You know, I want to build a community, and the way that you do that is by posting videos. So obviously I care. I try and give my predictions, and a lot of them have been coming out accurate. So it makes it so difficult if you would say like, hey, you know, they only care about views. How about you do something completely different to build, you know, a community together? Well, the only way that you can do it, the fastest way that you can do it and actually build a full community so that we can be able to trade and gain money together is by posting videos. So the more videos that you post about certain topics, about certain areas, then, you know, we can talk about that. You know, how so? I'm here to learn. Yeah, I'm here to teach. I mean, as much as I know, I'm here to teach. I'm gonna have to hide that comment though, because the profanity in the chat is not good. So, but I would normally show the comment. What's in the Discord that's not in your videos or streams? The community. So the Discord is about the conversations that you would have with people. Patreon is different. Patreon is more or less like I have dividend lists. I have most shorted stock lists that I just posted recently. I have dividend, or I would have other dividend videos. I have ETF watches. It's different in the Patreon, but the Discord group is different. The Discord group is literally a community of people. But the Patreon, the second level of Patreon, is where you have all of the other videos to where you actually get calls and different information there. But they're like 3 different things is what you're talking about. So the regular videos that you would get is just basically I'm talking about, a lot of times I'm talking about AMC, the positions that I'm in, versus when we're in the Discord group, we can talk about positions that you're in. Yes, you have to go through. So in order to be in the Discord group, you have to go through Patreon, which is $5. It says $5 per month, but that's how you get the Discord link. So it's tied to the Patreon. And then when you get the Discord link, then you after the first month, you don't have to continue with the $5. You can just pay the one-time fee. We're not talking about AMC. I know. We're talking about Dogecoin. We're talking about cryptocurrency. But let me look at VeChain. I know VeChain was pretty good. I was looking into buying that, but I don't think you can get it on Coinbase. You can only get it on KuCoin, which I actually can get that because I do have a KuCoin account, and Binance.us, which I don't really mess around with. So I'm going to, that's definitely an interesting play, because when I was looking into VeChain, the supply of VeChain is a little bit high. You know, it's still lower than what Dogecoin is, so it definitely has a possibility of getting to $1, $2, $3, all of that, and probably double what Dogecoin can get to, because it is half of what Dogecoin is at. So I would agree with that. But VeChain looks decent. The volume is good. Only if they offered it on other platforms, that would be great. What do you think about Dogecoin Millionaire? So Pro the Doge, I actually commented on one of his early videos and did a reaction video on the Andre Jick and Graham Stephan, like, kind of, I don't know, barrage. Like, they just attacked him and told him, look, you need to sell this position, you need to sell it. Now, if he would have sold all of it and it would have ended up dropping down to these levels, he could have possibly bought more and actually pocketed millions of dollars, and that would have been great. But what my suggestion is that he should have, when he was at $3 million, he should have taken out a million worth of Doge, so that he always has that room, because if it does come back on him, then he can basically put that money in there at the low, and then he'll have more and more shares as it does skyrocket. So I felt like that would have been the better option, but he chose to do it his way, to hold on to all of it, which is cool. I mean, some people do that, but I always look for having a good amount left so that I can buy in lower. What do I think about him? I think he's looking into things a lot more. He's definitely doing more research. I don't think he was doing a lot of research in the beginning, because just talking to Graham and Andre, I didn't think he knew too much about it. But yeah, I mean, I definitely like him. Like, I've commented on a couple of his videos. Binance US has VeChain. Yeah, I've seen that. I just don't mess with Binance. I could buy it on KuCoin, and that would be good, because it does have a lot of potential. You know where it can get to based on the circulating supply. You just need a lot of the volume and popularity. If I actually, let me bring it over here and then bring it over there, because I don't want my Coinbase stuff to show. I never know what it tells me to do. But if I search all assets here, give me a second. Let me go to VeChain. Whoops. Yeah, if I search all assets here and I go over to Coinbase, I wanted to see the popularity, but I guess it doesn't even show the popularity because it's not on Coinbase. Typically on Coinbase, it'll show like it's like this much popular on this platform. So like if I go on Bitcoin, it'll say this is the most held when it comes to popularity. Or when you look at Dogecoin, I think it says 12th or something. This is the 12th most popular on this platform. So ultimately, I look at those and go, okay, I like seeing the popularity. I like seeing the growth. You have new subs here. Perfect. Thank you for subbing. I'm new to stocks. I'm a fan now. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad that you see what we're really trying to do. I'm trying to help newer investors gain the most and try and make it as simple as possible. Some people will make it more complex to break things down with 7,000 indicators here, understanding the RSI, and then understanding a bunch of different lines on here that kind of cloud what you're actually looking at. But I try and make it as simple as possible. If you see an upward moving channel or downward moving channel, it makes sense. If you see new resistance points or old resistance points and see it break some of those, you understand that it's either an uptrend or a downtrend. So I try and make it very simple for a lot of people. And that's why on my Patreon, I am doing how to day trade for a living. I'm going through that book. If you're new to investing and you want something of a real book a really good book to read or listen to, because it's on Audible, it's How to Day Trade for a Living by Andrew Aziz. The link, I believe, is in the description. If you go to, you'll see, let's see. I don't know if it's in the description. Oh, there we go. It's under products. So you see products and you'll see Matthew Perry's store, and click that link. If you go to books, you'll find How to Day Trade for a Living. There should be two versions, the advanced techniques and the basic version. Go and get that. It's a really, really good book. It really breaks down the basics of it, puts an emphasis on risk management and how you can grow your account there. I'm loving the late day live streams. Just wish I would get the notifications. So you don't get notifications here either? That's crazy. Do you have notifications on this account? So this is the MP Shorts account. So it's not my my normal account. What would be the best crypto to get into long term, hoping to leap in for a future like Bitcoin? A future like Bitcoin, that's tough. But I can definitely say right now, let's go to Coinbase. I can definitely say right now with the popularity, actually let's go here, because if I go there, you'll see everything. I would say with the popularity of what's going on with Ethereum Classic is definitely something that has the capability of growing a lot. Why? It has 116 million in circulation. It's currently at $40. And seeing where Ethereum is with 15 million in circulation, all we need is more volume that obviously goes into Ethereum Classic. And you'll be able to see that growth. Over a year, you can see it got to a high of 175. And it can easily get back to those points. So from where it is at 40, you can gain a lot from that position. It's something of a more stable, less risky coin. I think that's really good. I bought into, I think, 6 more Ethereum. I also see Litecoin making a move. So Litecoin has 66 million, which is almost half of that, or a little bit over half of that. For the circulating volume. This makes the market cap end up being more reasonable. When you multiply the circulating supply by the price, that's what the market cap will be. So 8.6 billion compared to what Ethereum is at was it 4, or I guess they're at 200 now. But if we look at it on my chart here, because I break this down in Litecoin, we can see that if we're taking the supply and multiplying it by the price of 175, we get to 11.7 billion in market cap, which is nothing compared to where Ethereum was down here at 486. So if it gets to something of that 486, or it gets to Bitcoin-like levels, that can easily get to $10,000 from where it is now at 130. So I believe I bought like 3 more Litecoin, just waiting for that to make a move, and I'm going to continue to double and triple and buy more. Cardano, you're saying Cardano? I don't think Cardano will be at that level. The supply for Cardano, I have it down here. Supply for Cardano is around 31 billion, which does give you a market cap already at $2. Well, right now it's at like $1.30, but at the price of $2. It gives it a market cap of 66 billion, which once you start getting up higher and higher, you really give a reasonable amount to like 15, where the current, let's go with the current supply. So if that current supply was here, reasonable amount will be $15, where it currently stands at $1.30, which could double, triple, 15 times your money, really. until I saw this today, I thought it was called empty shorts. What? Oh, naked shorts. So yeah, anyways, I said it was going to be a 30-minute stream. It ended up being 40 minutes. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back with more crypto updates and, you know, all that stuff on this channel. Less live streams for crypto on that channel, unless it's something of huge news. Then it'll be on that channel, on the Matthew Perry channel. So subscribe to both. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos. Now, wait, am I now a part of your community? I believe so. You're a part of this community. I just didn't see if you join the Patreon, then yes. But on my Matthew Perry channel, if you go over to that channel, that's where I have the main community that I live stream every morning from 5 a.m. until 10 a.m. So 5 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video or live.